Well, Ricky, what does that all mean to you and I guess the club?
Oh, I think it's great for the club. The club deserves that accolade in having the minor premiership, and our club is. I said on Fox after the game that we've got such a great club, but people I don't think understand how good a football club it is, what it does for the staff, what it does for our players, what we do for the history of our players that have come before us. We're a big organisation, and it's rugby league, and we're very, very appreciative of what the club does for us. And these boys are probably now a great representative of that in regards to representing the club on the field and achieving that. It's been a season where they've been so consistent all year, and getting a team up every week, having that individual up every week is a great accolade and compliment to those boys, because it's a big job, it's a long season, and they've done a wonderful job in mentally just having that edge each week, and that's what's really helped them, and it's been a wonderful experience for our younger players. This tonight will be a great experience for those young boys who have never achieved this, and they're led by senior boys who are really leading and helping me as a coach, because I hand it over to them and I trust them. And Joe, led by Joe, and it's been I think today was a great reward is probably the word I'm looking for.
How long do you sort of let them celebrate before I guess you could push on to the next half of the job like this?
No, we'll get back to work tomorrow morning. We'll review the game. It's a different game tonight. They knew what was at the end of the 80 minutes in regards to the minor premiership, but we didn't pay a lot of emphasis to it, but it's still in the back of your mind. It's there, and when you only got it, for 18 hours or so, it was only just last night they found that it was going to be the part of the result. I thought it was good pressure for the younger players, and it's good pressure for us overall in regards to how we handled it, and it was not our best game of football, but we got there in the end.
How did it feel to get the shield in front of a home crowd?
Yeah, that's excellent. And for them, just for our people, that's what made me proud. Just for every one of those people who have been there, most of them all year. We've had some wonderful crowds, and in some, terrible weather, and they're the people that's who the shield's for, as well. Those people there that are out here when it's 3 degrees to the big crowd today. It was. I'm sure Joe will be able to comment on how good it was playing in front of those people today. But that first part of the competition's done now, and it was in honour of those people.
Yeah, Joe, how did it feel playing in front of another big crowd? The sound at the end after Strange trial was incredible.
Yeah, like I said after the game, it's unreal to play in front of that. The atmosphere, they really get behind us, and when we're in that dark place in the game, hearing that really pushes you to be better for them as well. So I can't wait to see what finals brings. I know we'll pack out the stadium, but just keep doing what they do.
What's the mentality amongst the boys going into the finals series for a lot of those from the first time?
Yeah, well, it's definitely a different game. But like Stick said, we'll get back to the drawing board tomorrow. We'll train hard. We've still got a lot of work to do, but we're excited.
The mentality is whatever they get out of these final experiences now is just going to be an asset for the next 3 or 4 years with this group of boys. We've got 90% of this group signed up for the next 3 to 4 seasons, and what they get out of this experience. I mean, Joe's played international football, Puppa's played international Origin, Red's played Origin, Hudson's played Origin. They're used to this exciting part of the season. Now, these boys have played semi-final football and grand finals, those boys I've mentioned. What the younger players will get out of this going forward is going to be such a benefit going into the next 3 or 4 years. And You know, and there's the thing I like about it now. It's easy for me coaching it because there's no pressure on us. We're not meant to be here. No one thought we were going to be anywhere near the pointy end of the competition, and I understand that. That's just a choice. That's just opinion, and I'm not being disrespectful, but there's no pressure on us going forward. Whatever happens now over the next 5-6 weeks is just going to be a great bonus.
Obviously happy with the win and the minor premiership. What did you make of the performance as a whole today?
Oh, we weren't good today. It was a very messy game of footy. So I mean, you make of that what you need to, but.
How did you sort of find, I guess, the ruck in today's game?
It was awful, which is what I'm alluding to, and I wasn't going to say anything. But you've obviously seen it too. You know, if the semi-final football is going to be that quality of ruck interpretation, we'll change our whole game. We won't be playing any free-flowing, flamboyant type of football, which, you know, by me saying that now, will make everybody want to make the ground and the ruck real dirty and make it a shitty spectacle. But if that's the way it's going to be, we'll just change it completely the way we play, and we've got the ability to.
How's Simi? He sort of got a knock in the first half or so.
Yeah, look, those cannonballs, they're coming back into play. They've got to be jumped on straight away. There was 2 today. You can't lead with your shoulder into the legs, and that, I can't believe the bunker getting that wrong with Joe's either. You can't lead with your shoulder. You've got to have a wrapping action. And I don't want to put a downer on the night, but you asked me the question. That could have put Simi's season at risk. Imagine that. You can't, and if you have a look at the technique of that wasn't going in to make a tackle. There was no technique there in regards to how he was going to wrap his arms around. He was going in with a shoulder, and you're only going in there for one reason, like that.
That's obviously why you got a bit angry out there, Jay.
Yeah, I was just angry because I think some like someone bigger like me, if I'd done that, probably would get a bit more penalised. That's why I was filthy, and it just didn't feel like it was safe. It felt dangerous to me at the time, and lost my head a bit. But
you deserve to. I mean, like, you're only. I'm into these blokes about not talking to the referee. I want him only one talking to the referee, and then I know some of the boys were into the ref, and I sent messages out again. Stop getting into the referee. I don't want anyone talking to the referee because I hate players going at the ref. Now our officials are trying to stop it. We keep getting emails each week in regards to the communication towards the referee. I hate it. I can't wait till the referee just keeps penalising it. That's the only way you're going to pull it up. It'll end up being like soccer where they're all complaining to the referee. But we can deal with that as a game. But our players got that frustrated today with the interpretations on the ground, with the crap that was going in regards to the cannonballs. I'm so glad we talked about being calm in chaos today, because if I let them go, I know what he's like and I know what Red's like. Sometimes you feel like it was letting them go, but I'm going to lose them.
Thanks, everyone.